Okay, I want to give Florida credit. Obviously made a lot of plays today to win the game. Some explosive plays, but I thought our team played extremely hard. We can't have turnovers, and basically you got 27 points off of turnovers if my math is right when you count the block punt and the drop punt, the fumbled snap. You can't do that against a good football team. Even though all that happened, you're still in position right there in the fourth quarter, I think down 17, to make something happen. And, just didn't execute on offense, had some guys open. We missed them, and, the air kind of went out of our tank, but our guys fought for 60 minutes. It's like I told them, they need to hold their head high. We came out here and fought, and you can't make that many mistakes against a good football team and expect to win. And we got to clean that up. But I do think we have made improvement the last 2 weeks as a football team. We got to do a better job coaching and putting our guys in better situation to be successful. And then we got to play better as players. We got to do what we're coached. And, that's what you do. I say it all the time. You go back to work, but that's what you do. I'm not discouraged at all from this football team. I believe we still have a chance to have a bright future, but, we got to go to work. Questions?
What did they do on the punt rush? Because even before Ryan dropped it, on both times they ran on there, and it was just like a jail.
Yeah, I got to look at the film. I saw the replay and was telling the guys in charge of punt, even if he dropped it, it looks like they were going to split our wedge, right there. They went all out block. Obviously we didn't do our assignment on punt team, so we got to go back and look at that. They saw something that they could take advantage of. We dropped the one snap and hold them to a field goal, and we didn't do a good job on special teams of getting it corrected, because you knew they were going to come back with the block again. And, that's on us as coaches of getting it corrected, but I got to look at the film and see what happened. Did we not do what we were supposed to do? But, obviously it was a backbreaker. You drop a snap, you get a punt block, you get a punt return. And we got to do a better job of covering, but we can't outkick our coverage. So, go ahead, Kelly.
Didn't get a lot of rushing yards. You're going against the SEC line, but what do you guys have on offensive line?
Well, we gotta do what we say when we call the play. I think it was probably less missed assignments than we've had 2 weeks. They're a big group under there. They did a good job of stopping the run. We had, through the air we had opportunities and we didn't hit them. But we got to be able to run the ball. We got to be able to run the ball. We did try it sometimes and it didn't work. But I thought, I'm not a big time of possession guy, but I thought we controlled the clock, did a nice job. But we got 20 third downs in a game. That's way too many third downs. We got to find a way to move on offense and get first downs on first and second down and be more aggressive. But, the run game's not where it is. We ended up with 70 yards, and most of that was in the fourth quarter. I believe we had 5 yards in the fourth quarter. Some of those are sacks. We're going to go back and look at the film, and we're going to figure out how to run the ball. It reminds me a lot of 2 years ago, trying to come together as an offense. With some new players outside. Now it's more of a new players inside, and we got to go to work and figure out how to run the ball. Maybe cut down some stuff we're doing. There's a missed assignments that cost us in the game.
KJ, you got sacked 5 times, and I think 3 of them were really clean hits, including the last one. Was he okay?
Yeah, he was good. He's going to be a little bit sore and run a corner blitz. Our back saw it. He didn't block him. Give him credit for calling that play. And then, I thought he did a nice job tonight. We still got to do a better job of stepping up in the pocket. And that's trust. That's trust. We got to do a better job up front where this kid feels like he can step up in the pocket, because we can't make a living backing up, throwing off our back foot. And sometimes we did that, when there was no pressure. And that's, we got to do a better job up front where he trusts the pocket and he can step up.
Were you pretty proud of your defense the way it played early, especially on the sudden change, holding the field goals?
Oh yeah, I was extremely proud of our defense. Putting bad situations by special teams and offense. I thought we did a nice job playing defense. I thought we had a great plan. played well all night except for the two, the pass, one-on-one right there, we got beat, and then the explosive run where we didn't fit it right. And safety's probably being too aggressive running downhill and weren't in position to get the guy down, when he broke through the line of scrimmage. And that, I hate to see that because our defense did it. It's 200 yards they have, I think in the fourth quarter. And to give up, those explosive plays, we don't want to do that, but I was proud of our defense. I think, the last 2 weeks we've improved as a defense. I believe the guys are buying in, playing better defense. We got to fix some things. Obviously, one touchdown run, we don't run the blitz to the field, and we don't set an edge backside. We go inside. So some little mistakes of being tied together defensively on the same page are killing us, but the heart of the way we played, I thought we did a nice job today defensively, and we're going to continue to get better.
It looked like y'all had Florida's offense under control in the first quarter. What kind of adjustments did they throw at y'all and how did y'all come out?
Well, I don't know if they really did anything different. They had a sack fumble, and then they have a punt return for a touchdown, and then, it kind of right there, they're just kind of taking a shot one-on-one, and they run a split zone, things that they've been running all night. I don't think they really made, any adjustments. I think it was the non-defensive plays that, how the score got the way it did. And then unfortunately we give up a long pass and a big run because we didn't fit it right. But I don't think they did anything different. I think we did a nice job controlling their run game. We still got to tackle a little bit better. Guys are knocking us back on tackles. Got to find a way to get a better pass rush, but I thought it was better today. There's better tackling, better guys swarming, and just killed our defense with special teams errors and offense. We killed our defense. Now they didn't have to play a lot. We were they should have been fresh and flying around, but we got to do something to help them, against a team like Florida. I think he's all right. I do. I think trainer said I think he's going to be okay. Guys were competing out there. I think the ball was low and he got rolled up a little bit. But I think, I believe he's all right. Jeff Taylor's the one guy with an ankle. And we're going to be sore. We're going to be sore. That's a big football team. 2 weeks in a row playing guys like that. But we got to get ready next week, is what I told them. We got to get ready. Our preparation has got to be better than it was the last 2 weeks. And I believe they're going to do that, and I believe we'll be ready to play on Saturday.
Trey played a lot this game. He played a lot earlier. So everything okay with Cam, and are you happy to see what Trey did with this opportunity?
Yeah, Cam got a little banged up. Trey got a little banged up there in the game, and Cam was out for a while. Trey and Griffin played a lot. Isaiah played there at the end of the game. But I've said all along, I think Trey McBride has a chance to be a very good player. He's still a freshman, still makes some mistakes out there. But you saw, after the catch a couple times what he did, and that was, they went cover two. And KJ did a nice job recognizing cover two and hit him in stride. And, he did the rest, explosive play. We had him at cover two earlier and had BC down the middle in a 11 personnel look, and missed him. So we're going to go back and look at the film, and there's a lot of missed opportunities, and we're going to be kicking ourselves, as an offense, and then we're going to be kicking ourselves of what happened on special teams. One positive was, our kick returns. Hawkins I thought he ran extremely hard. 2 explosive plays there on kickoff return. But we went 1 of 3 on field goals and, gave up punt return and basically 2 block punts. You're not going. Usually you get 1 block punt, you're not going to win the game. Just shoot ourselves in the foot, but give them credit coming after the block and scheming us up. We got to get it fixed. If not, we're going to see it all year.
You mentioned in the past one, losing good guys on special teams, so your best guys. Did anything affect how you?
No, I don't think so. We went good on good all week in special teams to try to recreate that speed that was out there, and obviously we didn't. We had to do a better job of putting the ball where it's supposed to be, and we can't outkick our coverage. I thought he kicked great and put it on the sideline, and we had a couple gunners down. I don't know what happened to the field coverage unit. You got to look at the film, but just we had speed out there. They made plays, and sometimes we were right there. We didn't make the play. You know, and then Wildcat on third down, we're right there. He just out-athletes us. Out-athlete us on punt return. So, you know, we got to be smarter as coaches and kick the damn ball out of bounds.
You did fair catch kickoffs for the first time I've seen the season. Is that the plan going in?
If they kicked it to our off returner, Brennan Fulton, we were going to fair catch. You know, and then, you know, if they didn't, we were planning on taking it out. I thought he should have took the last one out right there. That wasn't the plan. You know, if we're backing up, we want to fair catch it. But if we can hit the thing running, steal 5 yards running, then we want to take it out. But off returner, it's like last week when they kicked it to the off returner and Brennan running backwards and caught the ball, he should have fair caught. So we did learn from that and got a fair catch and had better field position today instead of, you know, inside the 15 every time on kickoff return. So that was some improvement. KOR. Well, I think they need to hold their head high. You know, obviously the final was 48 to 10. I think everybody sitting out there, you know, watching that game, you know, knew that the score is not indicative of how we played and how close the game was. And, you know, we're right there. We don't know how good we can be as a football team. We don't know. And we got to take that next step. They got to believe that we can be a good football team. I think it's starting to come, you know, even though we, right there in the fourth, you know, it didn't go the way it did last week in the fourth quarter. You got to give Florida credit. They won the fourth quarter, but there were a lot of good things that we can take from this game and get ready to play. You know, we got a lot of football left, a ton of football. You know, 1-3. You know, but we got a chance to be 1-0 next week and go to 2-3. And it's got to be 1 week at a time. But there were a lot of positives from this game. You know, it's a fourth quarter game. That's what I said. Get it into the fourth quarter. And, you know, obviously disappointed we didn't play well in the fourth quarter to make it, you know. I said if we got in the fourth quarter, I thought it would be a last possession game. It was heading that way. And we just didn't make enough plays offensively to put it in that situation. And we had guys, you know, open to do it. Yeah, he's still not 100%. He felt good. He was about 80% on Thursday or Wednesday, and I decided to bring him, and, you know, just didn't feel right in warm-up. Still got a knee brace on. So, you know, I want him to stay dressed, and I wanted him to stay loose, possibly a red zone target, but I don't even think we got in the red. Did we get in the red zone? I don't think we had no trips in the red zone. So that was kind of, you know, the plan for Warren. He's got to get healthy this week. You know, he's a weapon for us. And we got some weapons. It was good to see Marvin Kinsey run the way he did. You know, ball security, ran hard, ran through tackles. So that was a positive there, you know, for us offensively. Really, really proud of him. He's a competitive dude and ran hard. So, you know, we got, again, like Kelly asked, we got to figure out how to fix this running game, and we will. Is that it? All right, guys.